This week marks the one-year anniversary of Hamas' surprise attack on Israel that sparked a war in the Middle East. Pro-Israel and pro-Palestine groups on Indiana University's campus gathered to memorialize those killed on both sides of the conflict. With Aubrey Wright, Ethan Sandwise has this report.
Hundreds of people came together Monday night in an event hosted by several local Jewish groups to share their stories from the past year. More than 1,200 Israelis were killed and around 200 hostages taken during the Hamas attack last October 7th. Organizers say the campus just hasn't been the same place since.
We are not having the same college experience any longer that every other student is allowed to have because of our identity, and that is a major problem.
WFIU WTIU News was not permitted to attend the private event at the Alumni Association.
I don't think any of us expected to be dealing with this past year, and I think last night was, for the first time in a very long time, a night that we were able to come together, be together, mourn together, and just remember everything that has happened to our people.
Shafran says Jewish students have felt isolated and afraid on campus. She says Jewish students have been harassed, had their addresses and information shared online, and told they have to cancel events because of safety concerns. Across campus, around 75 people wearing traditional headscarves and carrying signs held a candlelight vigil. They mourned the tens of thousands of Palestinians and Lebanese that have been killed in Israel's ongoing military response.
It's just been amazing to see that people from literally all different walks of life, Jews, Americans, Arabs, Muslims, Christians, they're coming here to support us.
On Tuesday, around 40 pro-Palestine demonstrators gathered outside the Luddy School of Informatics, where the Department of Defense officials were meeting with IU faculty. Since Israel began its response to the October 7th attack, protesters have demanded IU end its research partnership with Crane Naval Base and the DoD because of U.S. military support for Israel. In a scene reminiscent of this spring's demonstrations at Dunn Meadow, protesters chanted slogans such as "From the river to the sea."
We certainly don't want any more people to die, but it's important to understand that the reason that people are dying is because Israel continues its attack. And honoring the victims means pointing out that reality in no uncertain terms.
For Indiana News Desk with Aubrey Wright, I'm Ethan Sandwise.
Pro-Palestine demonstrators occupied part of campus for 100 days this spring. Since then, IU has enacted new restrictions for expressive activities on campus.